Hi, welcome to the Dive In Cast, where we dive in into diversity and inclusion. We're here at the St. Benedict the More Justice Center in Trinity. So today's guest is Alicia Gonzalez. Let me introduce myself. I'm DNA Vega. I'm an animation major here at USF. This is my third year, and I identify as Mexican American.
As you heard, my name's Alicia Gonzalez, and it's my second year here, but I'm a junior. Did that sound right? It's my second year here. I'm a junior. And
Where was your first year?
Ivy Tech. It was at Ivy Tech. Anyways,
Okay.
don't diss on Ivy Tech because get your education. Anyways, my major is studio art, but my concentration is photography, and I'm half Peruvian, half Mexican.
From
My dad, yeah, my dad's Peruvian and my mom is Mexican. Slay.
So you able to experience two cultures?
Yes, it's really good for me. It's
Is-
good for me.
Is there any difference between them?
Yeah, they do not speak the same language.
I know that for sure.
Spanish, like they don't. It's very different.
Each Latino country has like their own Spanish. It's where we can understand each other, but there's like a little elements where we're like, sorry, I did not understand that.
There was specifically when I was young this word that my mom thought was so funny to say, and then one day as a and I was literally so young, and I literally knew how to use this word. I'm not gonna say it because it can be bad, but
Okay.
and then I said it, and both of my parents looked at me. My dad was like, "Look what you did! Now look what she's saying," and it was funny because in Mexican Spanish it's just like it's not bad, but in Peruvian Spanish it was. So I thought that was very funny.
Yeah, that's very funny. I know like there's like elements where like this means cake, but in another language it means like
Sandwich.
a sandwich. Yeah, basically. All right. So I'm gonna ask a couple questions. So it's basically about life here as USF, a student, or here as in the US and living here in Indiana.
Okay.
Okay. So what's the difference between the culture at home and the culture on campus?
At home and hometown, and I'm kind of referring to high school because you go from high school to college. It's pretty different. Here there is a lot of white people, and the ratio is like 80-20 or like 90-10 or something like that. So at our school, because we went to the same high school, it was like 60-40, but 60 was minority, so we had more minority students. So it's a little bit of a culture difference, but I love that we have the Justice Center and a place that we can come to and even do things like this, so we can have more people understand the minority students on campus. But another thing that was interesting is, especially coming from where we're from, it's very like everyone is nice.
Very.
Like when people just kind of hold the door for you and like say hi to you and like talk to you. That was a shock for me because coming from Elkhart, because we're from Elkhart, it's like an hour and 45
We're
away
from
here.
like we graduated from Elkhart Central High School, which
doesn't even exist.
We're like the last graduating students from that high school because both high schools, because there were two high schools at our at Elkhart County, but they combined, and so it's now one high school, and so we're like the last graduating year from the high school, so we're special.
No, yeah. And over there it's like people just kind of mind their business more, and I'm not saying that people intrude here, but it's very much like let's talk,
More friendly, welcoming.
Yeah. So that, and other campuses too, like I remember we went to a concert and it was Ohio. I should probably not say other schools. We went to a concert in Ohio.
We went to a concert at Ohio.
Yeah, in Ohio.
But there was a university near.
We walked on campus there, and it was mind your business. Don't look at me.
Yeah.
So
I feel like in a bigger campus or a bigger city like that, there's more of mind your own business and stuff like that. But here, since we're a smaller campus, everyone is more welcoming and friendly. I really like the energy here. I'm glad I, of course, chose to be here.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you're here because of me. Let me tell you that. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go to next question. How does it feel living here in the Midwest or Indiana?
The Midwest? The Midwest is kind of boring, not gonna lie. The Midwest is
Yeah.
boring. Yeah.
I don't know. I heard from a TikTok that we're most likely to beat up other people from different regions.
The Midwest, people that come from the Midwest?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know about that, but interesting.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
You want to test that
anyways.
theory?
Oh? Yeah, caught in 4K. No.
I was born in Oklahoma, so where's that from? What was that called?
Isn't that
We
just
have
the
another
South?
person behind the scenes. Our indie expert.
Every time the camera made the sound and it scares me. Anyways.
Is that photograph? I don't know.
Yeah.
Photographer's instinct.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is. Anyways, I'm from New York. Don't even look at me like that. I was born in Manhattan, New York, and I lived there for we moved here when I was 5, so I don't remember too much, but I remember some things. And
But you were able to experience New York last year over spring break.
yeah, I've been before because we have family, but we went on Trios.
Yeah.
I went on
Shout
a
out
trip.
to Trios.
Yeah,
They're
shout out to-
amazing.
Shout out to Trios. And it was really nice to just revisit as an adult because I haven't been there as an adult. So that was nice. Anyways, we lived in New Jersey and my mom worked in New York and it was this whole thing. And I remember just being able to do, that's why I kind of was brought up boring and brought up, because I remember even being 3 or 4 and just doing things all the time because there was so much to do. So we went to the Toys R Us store that's no longer there.
Oh.
And I think that's interesting. It was huge. There was
Really?
robotic, I remember there were a robotic dinosaur. Crazy stuff. My childhood.
Your child seems interesting in New York compared here.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
For the few 2 years I remember living there.
This is not about me.
Oh.
This is
Oh,
all
just
about-
it's fine.
Oh, I'm about to cry. Should I
Oh.
cry on camera? No, just kidding.
Well, subscribe, like, and subscribe if you want me to cry on camera.
Donate 100.
LOL.
And I'll shed a tear. I was born in Oklahoma, surprisingly. I'm the only person who was born in Oklahoma out of all my siblings because both of them were born in South Bend, Indiana. A great place. But we don't live in South Bend. We live in Elkhart. I don't know what was the reason. What are some challenges that you face being a student?
I mean, besides the challenges that I'm pretty sure every student faces, money and all that kinds of stuff too.
Yeah.
For me, I have ADHD and healthcare is expensive, so I'm unmedicated. And time management is a big thing for me, and that I struggle with. I get my work done. It's just all kind of last minute, but yeah, that's a big struggle. And then just kind of making connections too, because I feel like in high school, you're forced to be in a classroom, with the other people, so you just kind of do it because you have to. With college, it's very different. And luckily, I may have great connections. My bestie, we've already known each other since high school, though. You back there,
we've known each
you
other.
back there, not even paying attention right now.
Oh.
Bestie number 3. Anyways, I've made great connections here, but it's always hard at first. So I feel like that's something that I struggle with too, or that I did struggle with. So.
I did brought you here on campus, on the very last day of school in my freshman year, to show you around.
And because of that, I got to meet you and other people, but you're here because of me because I showed you the school. Anyways.
Yeah, that is true. There was a college fair and I did not know the St. Francis at all because my mom, fun fact, love her, but she wanted me to stay at a university that's near, I guess, our city, hometown. But I did not like the art programs, but when he showed me St. Francis, it had better options in like art programs here, and that's why I enjoy it a lot. I love being here, especially here in the little community that we have here.
Yes, I love the art community here. I think it's really tight knit and really strong, and I love all the professors. If they're listening, all of you, like, y'all have like changed my life for the best way possible. Like, they're just great people. So
Yeah. Who's your favorite?
I cannot disclose this information. Just Lane, you're all my favorite. Period.
Okay. So, where do you want to be in 5 years?
5 years. In 5 years, my birthday's coming up. So I'm gonna be 21. So I'll be 26 in 5 years.
When is your birthday?
The 19th. If I'm sure this
Here, everyone, the 19th.
This will not be out before. But
unless maybe.
Tell me happy birthday. It'll make me happy. Anyway. Anyways, working with photography, I love like magazines and fashion, makeup, that kind of stuff. So hopefully I'll be working for a magazine, maybe Vogue. Vogue hit me up, or doing makeup because I love makeup too. Like being a makeup artist on set somewhere, working in just sets in general. I love the idea of just working in a crew and doing and just creating art in that way. So yeah, hopefully moving back to New York too. I want to move back.
I wanna. Okay, I would like to live in New York. Hopefully. Okay. So, have you learned anything at USF?
Well, besides what I'm here for, like my major,
Then tell me what you learned.
Don't put me on the spot like that. There's just so much that I've learned. I can't even think of it.
I'm leaving.
Oh, I'm gonna head out. Things that I've learned here. I think kind of what I was saying earlier is learning how to make those connections, but also learning to know when I need time by myself and just that kind of stuff. I feel like college does that for everyone. But I feel like that's really the main thing, is just learning how to be independent, and while being independent, making connections. Because, yeah, I guess that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hopefully you can learn a couple things being here.
Yes.
I definitely have. I had to build a lot of things and figure out things that worked. So thank you for being here, of course.
Yes.
I hope we can continue this podcast for a while. Glad to have you here. I want to thank
from now on.
Yeah.
From now on, I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, she will be in the back. We have a temp assistant here.
Oh, not the tier.
Temp assistant for tonight because
we could do it together. I think I think you should join.
Do you have time? Okay. You can be standby. Check audio, check video, visual. I know that this podcast usually have Shawnee, but Shawnee could not be part of this podcast tonight, but he will be in others. Also, I want to thank Saul for helping us to make this possible, supplying equipment and
the GOAT for real.
No, because and also working here, of course. He's the head of the Justice Center, so thank you for him, and I think that'll be it. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.
We need to put before you just says goodbye. We need to put one of the sound effects.
Okay. Bye. Are we still doing the chime?
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.